this is GamerGeek97 here, and I'm coming to you with another video review. And today we're reviewing the new Star Wars Commemorative Collection Skywalker Saga 2-packs. Now as you see, I have two of the three. Now there's three 2-packs in this set, at least in the first wave, but I only have two of them here, so I decided to do a double review. So right here I have Darth Vader and the Stormtrooper, and Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca. Now the only set I'm missing is Han Solo and Princess Leia, but I will get that set eventually, but I just can't find it right now. So I just wanted to do this review and get it out of the way. Like, I didn't feel like waiting until I got the third one. Anyways, before we take a look at the figures, let's take a look at the freaking awesome package. We'll start with Darth Vader and Clone Trooper. Now, I love the packaging that they chose for these. It's awesome. It's almost like something I would see, like, basically almost like a holy grail, with the gold outline here. It just looks sick. It's almost like a plaque, like almost like when a musician gets a when their album goes gold or something like that. But that's what it feels like. It feels like one of those like gold like plaques that you get. At the top here, we got the commemorative edition Skywalker Saga logo. Of course, it's Star Wars. You got the figures right there. Of course, Disney and Hasbro. Of course, the names of the characters and the symbol for their alliance. And the back, this is really cool. It actually has a kind of a poster of the first movie, A New Hope from 1977. And of course, all this just the caution legal crap. That's awesome. And now here's Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca. Again, same thing. And the symbol for their alliance. As you see, my box is a little damaged, but I'm a loose collector anyway. And then the back has the poster for Return of the Jedi. And obviously, Han Solo and Princess Leia, they have the Empire Strikes Back. Anyways, that is pretty sick. I like how they do that. Alright, that's about it for the packaging. Now, I'm about to make you collectors out there really mad, because I'm going to open these suckers up. Now, as you just saw, the boxes are a little damaged, so I'm going to open these and put them on my shelf, and then I'll probably buy another set to keep mock or something. And plus, I'm a loose collector anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, let's open these up and see what we got. We'll be right back. Alright, so here we have them. Open up and out of their package. Now, these things are actually pretty cool. Now, for some reason, inside the box, they actually came with this. It's like one of those like warning label things. I don't know why they included these inside. I've never seen any of these included with a Star Wars figure before, so I don't know why they did that. I don't know. Anyways, these are actually pretty cool figures. Now, these figures have been getting a lot of controversy among the collecting community for obvious reasons, because basically all they did was they took previously released figures from the Force Link series and just painted them gold and stuck them in these 2-packs. Now, I will be doing comparisons to the original release for Luke and Chewie, because I don't have these two in the regular release, but you'll see what I mean. Anyways, first up, let's take a look at Darth Vader. He looks pretty sweet. I like the gold color on him. But one thing I do have to say is the material that they used for the cape. Now, I don't have the original release, so I don't know if they used the same material for the cape on that one as well. But as soon as I took this thing out of the box, God, this thing smells. It does. It has like a very strong smell to it. It's because of the rubber, because I've had that experience with other action figures. Like, I had it with a WE figure, you know, from Mattel, and I had it from a Kiss action figure. Yes, Kiss the Rock Band by McFarlane, because they used the same rubber. And as soon as I took it out of the box, I had the same smell. I was like, God, it stinks. And it does. It really stinks. So be careful if you choose to open these. Anyways, the sculpting's very nice, and the detail, excellent. Standard posability that you get for a 5-inch 3¾ figure, for a 5-point articulated 3¾ inch figure. Swivel head, swivel shoulders, and swivel hips. Now, however, when I first took it out of the box, the cape was actually sticky to the little kilt down here, or the skirt, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, it got like stuck to it, probably because the paint, it's like sticky or something. It's not like really sticky, but it was like stuck to it. And of course, he comes with his lightsaber, which is just completely gold. Let's see if we can get him to stand here. Darth Vader is like the hardest one to stand up out of the 4 that I have here. There we go. All right, next up is the Stormtrooper. Now, as you see, I still have his rubber band on his blaster. That's because my cat is constantly shaking my shelf, and the figures fall over and they lose their small accessories. And plus, it stays in his hand better if I keep the rubber band on. So I'm just gonna keep it that way. And this is my first Stormtrooper, so this is a pretty nice addition. The closest thing I have is a 501st Legion Clone Trooper that I got from a Mission Series 2-pack a while ago, which was the 2-pack with Anakin from Episode 3. So this is a pretty cool addition to my collection, my first ever Stormtrooper. Awesome. Yeah, the detail is pretty nice. See, he's got his blaster. Nice sculpting on the helmet. Now this one I have no complaints with. He stands up just fine. And the detail is fine. With Darth Vader, the only issue I have is the, it's just the way they sculpted up here on the chest. It just looks awkward. I don't know, it just looks a little crooked to me. I don't know. So this 2-pack right here, Darth Vader and the Clone Trooper, is great. It gets 4 out of 5 stars for me, aside from the stability issue for Darth Vader. Because you see, his foot is like barely touching the ground, so I'll have to buy those display stands again. Now for the shelf warmer of the series, Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca from Return of the Jedi. Now Luke here, he's actually pretty nice. Now this is the same figure as the Target exclusive 3-pack from Return of the Jedi, which included Emperor Palpatine, Luke Skywalker, and the Emperor's Royal Guard, which I do have that set right here. As you see, same figure. Now the only reason why this figure's in the box though, because I don't have really, I'm still trying to get room. Sorry, there's my Force link going off. I'll tell you one in a minute. Anyways, I'm gonna put these on display soon, but that's why they're still in the box right now. As you see, it's the same figure, literally the exact same figure. Of course, he has his lightsaber. Now, I don't like the stance that he's in when he stands up. He's like leaning to the side. It looks stupid. It really does, in my opinion. And like I said, these are basically just repaints of the Force Link figures. And yes, they actually do have the mark on the bottom. As you see, they still have it sculpted, but they don't have the chip in there. So if you have the Force Link, don't try using these figures with the Force Link watch, because it won't work. Trust me, I tried it. As soon as I opened the figure out of the box, I was curious, so I took Chewie and put him on my Force Link watch, and it did not work. That's kind of funny. They all have that. Like, all 4 figures have this on the bottom of their foot. Because like I said, all they did was take the Force Link figure and just spray paint it gold. And last but not least, Chewie. This one was dumb, in my opinion. Like, they could have used a different sculpt for this. If this is supposed to be from Return of the Jedi, then why did they use the sculpt from The Last Jedi, which I thought was dumb. So this is supposed to be like Return of the Jedi Chewie, but they chose to use the Last Jedi Force Link mold, because this is the same figure as the Force Link figure from the Last Jedi series, which I do have right here. Which this one came with a Porg. As you see, it's still the same figure. So I don't get that. They could have used one from Return of the Jedi. I mean, they did release a Chewbacca figure from Return of the Jedi not that long ago. So I don't know why they just couldn't use that mold for this. But, oh well, it's fine. Now, I'm assuming the gold paint on this is making everything like stiff on this figure. Because usually, you know, with his sash up here, it comes off very easily on the Last Jedi one. It does. I can take it off no problem. With this one, I'm assuming because of the gold paint, maybe it's like stuck to it. It's like really stiff. I was like, I can't move it at all. I'm not going to, because I don't want to chip the paint off. And same thing with his bowcaster here. On the original release, these pieces would come off very easily, like this front piece here and the top piece here, which is very annoying when it comes to these figures. But I guess with the gold paint or some of that, I don't know what it is, but they're like stuck on there. Like, they don't come off at all. Which I'm very glad about that, because like I said, it's annoying every time my cat shakes my shelf and these figures fall off the shelf and these pieces just go flying and I can't find them. So that's why I have display stands now. Like, I went on eBay and bought like 5 display stands for like $4. And they were great. And they actually have the Star Wars symbol on them. Well, one of them. It has this symbol right here. This symbol right here. And which was unintentional, which is surprising. Again, same posability as you would expect for a 5-point articulated figure. Swivel head, which mine's very stiff. Swivel shoulder and swivel hips. and he stands fine. So overall, these figures are not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I think they're actually pretty cool, you know, to celebrate the Star Wars saga and the Skywalker saga of the Star Wars franchise. I still think they're cool sets. So if you're into stuff like this, I would definitely recommend picking these up. They're about 15 bucks each, which is not too bad because each figure by themselves is like $8. Like I know I got Chewie for like $8 when he came out during the Last Jedi series, and Luke obviously I got from the 3-pack, and that's the only way you can get that Luke figure aside from this 2-pack. Darth Vader and Clone Trooper, I have no idea. I've seen them maybe one time. I think I've seen Darth Vader in a 2-pack, but I passed on it. Clone Trooper, never seen it before, but they are part of the Force Link line, as I said, because they have the mark on the bottom of their foot. So that's about it. You know, like I said, I like these figures. Not everybody's going to like these. Like, they've been very controversial. So like I said, if you're into stuff like this, and if you can find them, I would say pick them up. So I'll give these sets, total, for both sets, I give it about a 9 out of 10. Like, so my only complaint is the few small complaints I said earlier, like the weird stance for Luke, and again, the weird stance and the stability issue for Darth Vader. But other than that, these are great sets. And they're great sets. So I definitely recommend picking you up. I cannot wait to get my hands on the Han Solo and Princess Leia set. And I will be doing a review on that as soon as I find it. Guys, that's about it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of these in the comment section below. And if you have these, what do you think? And do you plan on getting these? Be sure to follow me on social media. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links are down below. Check those out. And you can message me anytime you want, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And until next time, may the Force be with you. Bye.